Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just to be notified of every single time that I upload. Now, if you've been watching my videos yesterday and Friday, you know that I am now on review 3 out of 3 for the new Revolution and Game of Thrones collection. And yes, I am filming this literally straight after I filmed yesterday's video. So if I do look a bit messy around my lips and my eyes, that would be why. That matte bomb was so hard to get off. I cannot even tell you, my lips were literally stinging after I took that off because I had to literally scrape to get that off. So I can tell that those matte bombs would last such a long time throughout the day. But today's video is exciting because we're finally going to be testing out the neutral palette. So we've done our warm tone look, we've done our blue look, and now it's finally time to do a nice neutral look using the Three-Eyed Raven palette. So this is what the packaging looks like for the Three-Eyed Raven palette, and inside, you know, if you're not a fan of colour or the other two palettes, you might love the look of this one. So this has beautiful neutrals inside. I would say it's a little more on the warm neutral side as well, but there's a couple of pops of pink in there. We've got a lot of variations of browns, got some gorgeous deep tones in here. We've also got lighter mattes, darker mattes, a very nice gradients of mattes, shall I say. It doesn't go really light to really dark. There is some lovely middle tones in there as well, and there are 8 shimmers in this palette and loads of mattes, and I've noticed that throughout all 3 of these Forever Flawless palettes is there's so many mattes in these palettes, which makes my heart super happy because I love when there's so many mattes to choose from. So this is what the Three-Eyed Raven palette looks like. We do also have the black shadow bomb that I haven't used, but I don't think I'm going to be using black in today's look. I feel like I'm just going to keep it nice and light neutral. In the shadow bomb set, I have used the silver and I've used the gold. All that's left is the black. But if I'm honest, I don't know if I'm going to get around to using that because it is a matte black. So that would work perfectly as like an actual base for an eyeshadow. So say you're doing a smoky eye, just pop this on the on your lid and then set it in place with a black shadow and buff it out. I feel like that would work perfectly for that. And then we do also have the 2 matte bombs that are left. We have Daenerys Targaryen, which is the black, and then we have Arya Stark, which is more of the nudie one. I don't know what vibe to go for. I'm definitely not going to swatch both of these because they are so hard to get off of. I'll probably swatch them both on my hand and decide which one to use. But those are the products we're using in today's video. If you would like to see my final review on this collection, then please keep watching. So this palette doesn't really resemble any other palette the Revolution have done like the other 2 palettes, but I mean, I'm sure Revolution have done tons of palettes that look similar to this. This palette just makes me really excited because of the deeper tones in it as well. It's not like just lighter mattes in here. There's beautiful depth inside. There's loads of middle shades, and I cannot wait to get this on my eyeballs. So firstly, I will show you the swatches and then we can go on into the eye look. Firstly, I'm going to take the shade Forest and I'm going to blend that in my outer corner. Next, I'm going to take Creature, which is this shade here, and I'm going to blend that just above that shade and bring it to the front of my lid. Next, I'm going to take Cave, which is a slightly lighter matte, and then I'm going to blend that just above that Creature shade. And then to fluff out that very top edge, I'm going to take the shade Live, which is this Pale Nude here. I think for the outer corners, I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of Raven, which is the black. I literally mean the tiniest bit because black eyeshadow does scare me sometimes. I like to, when I'm scared something's going to be too pigmented, I like to just tap it off on my hand like this, just to get off the initial pigmentation, and then I feel like I can just tap it in nicely without it being a bit too much. Now it's time to put a shimmer on our lid, and I think I'm going to take the shade Dream here. I'm going to save that for my inner corner, of course. I'm going to try this on a brush. This looks like that blue shimmer I used in my previous video. I don't know if it's going to pick up well on a brush. No, it's going to be better on my finger. Yep, definitely better. Okay, and then always I just want a shimmer to blend into the outer edge. So I think I'm gonna take, oh, there's quite a lot of option actually for a darker shimmer. I think I'm gonna take Wildfire, which is this one here, because I need a really deep dark black / brown. I think that will work quite nicely. For the lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Walk, which is this one here. It's kind of like a grey brown. And then for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm of course going to take this light shimmer here, which is called Vision. Okay, so this is my completed eye look using the Free Eyed Raven palette. I'm just gonna go ahead off camera, finish my eyes, and then we can try out one of the matte bombs. Okay, so I finished off my eyes. I've done the exact same combination I've done in my two previous videos, Revolution and Roxy eyelashes and Revolution 5D lash mascara. So this is what my eye look looks like with my lashes on. I'm obsessed with this eye look. Is literally like the perfect night out makeup for me. I absolutely love it. And now it's time to choose a matte bomb to go with this look. If I'm honest, I think the black's going to be too harsh. I don't know, I feel like it looked pretty cool. But then again, I think the purple would be a bit too, well, not purple, but it is quite mauvey toned. I feel like it would be a bit odd. Okay, so these are the swatches of the two other matte bombs. That shade Aria Stark is absolutely beautiful. And then of course, we have this black shade, which again, like Sansa Stark, perfect in time for Halloween, because if you do those grungy smoky looks, put a black lip on with it, and you want it to last all night for Halloween, that is a good option. So yeah, I'm really stuck. I feel like, does that not, it's gonna look too harsh, isn't it? I don't know. And I feel like this is a bit too mauvey toned. Oh, I don't know what to do. So typically I would go for Aria Stark because this is the more wearable option. Even though it is on the mauvey side, I do kind of wish that this shade was more actual nudie and not purpley, because I feel like Sansa Stark is a dark purple and this one should have been like a actual nude shade. I feel like there's too much purpleness in this shade. However, it is very beautiful and I definitely will get my use out of that. For the sake of this video and because we are using the Free Eyed Raven palette, I think I'm going to go in with Daenerys Targaryen. Wish me luck. Okay, now that I've got this on, I'm glad I went for this shade. I feel like this would look too odd with this eye look. I don't think it's neutral or nudie enough for it. This looks sick. I actually love it. So glad I went for the black lipstick. So this is my finished look with the Free Eyed Raven palette and also the Daenerys Targaryen matte liquid lipstick. I am obsessed. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved the colourful looks I've done for the two previous videos, but I'm a neutral girl at heart when it comes to actually going out into the public. I don't really wear colourful eyeshadow. The most colourful I do is probably pink. I'd love to have the courage to do blue eyeshadow or rainbow or whatever out, but I just don't. This palette is the perfect night out palette. It is gorgeous. I love the browns in it, the shimmers. Absolutely beautiful. That inner corner shade, obsessed. The quality is so good. I'm so happy because I love Game of Thrones, and if it was anything like Clueless, it would have really let me down if the quality wasn't there. But with these palettes, they have all performed so good, and I'm so glad I got all three. I really want to try the matte palette, the massive one. So if I do manage to get my hands on that, would you like to see a review? Please let me know down below. As for the black liquid lipstick, obviously this is not something I would use on a regular basis at all. I'm definitely more of a nude, neutral kind of gal, but I think it looks amazing with this eye look, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really pigmented black lipstick, which is so good. As I said earlier, the previous matte bomb I had on, it took so long to get off, so this genuinely would last you all night long. And I love that it's a good quality black lipstick, because I feel like brands have done them in the past, but they've always been so streaky and not opaque enough. Whereas, you know, the game is changing, brands are getting better quality with everything. And this is a really nice black lipstick. I don't have many, I think I only have a couple. I think I have one from Morphe and then this one. So if I need it on Halloween, I'm definitely gonna use this, but I'm obsessed with this look. I absolutely love it. And with as a roundup thoughts of the whole collection, I'm so glad that Revolution have done a good job with these palettes and the matte bombs. The shadow bombs are not my favourite from the collection. I definitely feel like I need to get my use out of them a bit more, but definitely love the palettes and the matte bombs. And I'm so excited to get the sponge, the big palette, and a couple of the other accessories as well. Really want the brushes as well. They look so soft. But as for this video and my reviews on the Revolution and Game of Thrones video, I'm going to wrap this up here. I really hope you enjoyed this video and have enjoyed these reviews on this collection. If you have enjoyed them, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Again, let me know down below what you think of the collection, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!